How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You know what today is? Yes sir, pig hunt day. And we're not planning on hitting a lot of places and everything, but hold on just a second, we'll get right to it. I've been going pig hunting, just a quick little story. I've been going pig hunting and everything, but there just hasn't been anything. I mean, nothing. So I haven't even, I take the camera in, I record, and there's just nothing. So I get back home and I'm disgusted with it. So I delete the footage because there is literally nothing. So that's why you haven't seen a pig hunt video out of me in what, 2 weeks now? But as stated, I'm going to do this one today, whether we find anything or not. I'm planning on hitting $1, maybe $2 trees in my local target. So let's get to it and see what's there. So you know the old routine. Roundy, roundy we go.
Lord, please just give me a sign.
Well, there you go. Today has been a weird day. The Dollar Trees have not had anything in over a month. And as you saw today, they still haven't had anything. And it's like, oh God, what in the world is going on? 454, look at that. My favorite Chevy engine. But I had to stop and grab a bag of ice. So I was like, since I'm right here at Walmart, I'll go. I wasn't going to. I done told myself I was over on this side of town, and I said I'm not going to stop by Walmart. It's been a waste. They haven't had anything in over 2 months. 2 months, literally. So I decided I was not going to do it. Well, because the wife said she needed a bag of ice, I said, okay, I'll go ahead and stop by there. So I did. And you know, messy days like this, you really don't want to even bother with looking. But anyhow, I did. Wow, I walked in, I didn't see anything. I was like totally disappointed. And as I turned and walked back out, there they were, a brand new dump bin. I was like, oh my God. So I kept looking, and I found one of the regular treasure hunts. And I was like, whoa, let me set the camera down, go through this, because I want to hit this before, you know, other people come up. And I got a piece of that I'll tell you here in just a second at the end, because other people did come up. But I sat there and I went through the dump bins and everything, hid them in the floor as you saw, so I could clear out one dump bin and take them and put them over here, and then them and put them in the middle, you know. So long story short, I ended up finding 3 supers, the HKS supers. I found 3 of them. I left one. There I found 8 of the Miatas, the little red Miatas. I found 8 of those. So I grabbed a few of those because I know some people were looking for them, and I'm going to trade a couple of them. I got 5 of them, I think it was. Yeah, 5. Got 5 of them. But what I was going to tell you was, as I was standing there, and these 2 younger guys, well, one of the guys was definitely driving age because he was with a really younger kid, and they were looking, oh wow, we didn't see these, you know. So they came over. I tried to hog the bin or nothing. They're looking. I said, yeah. And they asked if I seen anything, and I said, well, yeah, I found a few cars. So I said, do you have the treasure hunt Miata? And they're like, no. And you know, I pulled them all out as I was looking so I could decide how many I wanted. So I reached over, grabbed one, and handed it to the kid. He's like, oh wow, I didn't have this one. And I wish I'd have got this on tape. You know, I was going to put it on camera because I had my camera right there, but I decided not to. You know, you just don't want to film somebody's kids. You know, even if you're being nice, or, you know, people are very funny about their kids, and I completely understand, so I didn't do it. But the kid was so excited for me to give him. He said, we hadn't seen anything in a long time. I'm like, yeah, I know, I hadn't either. Can you tell the excitement in my voice? But anyhow, long story short, I gave him one. And the pile that I had in the floor I hadn't looked at yet. So I told him, come on, let's look through this pile. So he's looking. He found a couple more cars that he didn't have. And I was sitting there picking them up, putting them back in the last dump bin that I had emptied out. And found another Miata. So I looked up at the older guy and I said, do you have one? He's like, no, I don't have one. You want this one? So he was like, wow, thank you. So I gave away 2 Miatas right there. You know, that's what it's about, sharing. That's what this community is supposed to be about, is sharing. You know, there's 2 guys, they're out there doing the same thing I'm doing, trying to find some cars that they really want. And rather than be greedy, here you go, bud, enjoy, here you go. You know, so like I said, I always say, if you don't get out there, you don't hunt, you don't find. And in this case, I was not going, I done hunted and I did not find, but I was like, I got one more store I could stop by. I'm just not going to do it. You know, it's one of those days, nothing's going right, yada, 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 but I decided to do it anyway, and I'm so glad I did. So that's why you never, ever stop. No matter what everything tells you, you never, never stop, because you just don't know. And right there in the bottom of that very last dump bin, you saw it. I rolled over that one, and there was the super treasure hunt. So it's like, cool. I started to go ahead and put everything back in. I found what I was after, plus they probably had 30 or 40 Camaros there, but I just didn't have the money to get them. I just didn't. But I did pick up one of the Moon Eyes motorcycles to add to my Moon Eyes collection. But with that stated and everything, I'm going to get off here, go in here and explain to the wife why I spent money I don't have, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and like I said, get out there and hunt, because if you don't hunt, you ain't going to find. Keep the dream alive, keep the hope alive, it will happen, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.